My name is Sonia Quavley and I'm a student at QUT. I'm here to talk about a new client and the first pre-exercise consultation together. Today I will present my findings from the client consultation through client details, their medical and physical activity history, readiness to exercise through pre-exercise screening tools, their goals, their needs analysis of their chosen exercise goal, and the action plan. Prior to any personal information attained, an informed consent for fitness assessments was signed by the client. My client is a 19-year-old male student who is currently 84 kilograms and 174 centimeters tall. His blood pressure was recorded at 120/70, which falls into the normal range. My client has a BMI of 27, which is classified as overweight. My client is a physically active young man who does heavy resistance training 5 times per week, resulting in him having a large muscle mass. Skin fold measurements will be taken to gain more accurate results of his fat mass at a later date. My client's activities of daily living are walking to and from university and throughout the campus. He also does 2 30-minute cardio sessions per week to maintain his cardiovascular fitness. The main reason for this consultation was for my client to return to long distance running and complete the Gold Coast Half Marathon. During the client screening process, 3 health and exercise questionnaires were used to determine one's readiness to exercise. After completion of the ACSM form, my client presented no risk factors and fell into the low risk level category. Completion of the PAR-Q and U plus the ESSA form both showed 1 risk factor each. My client presented the details that he has patellar tendinopathy and is currently being reassessed by their GP and will not require me to send a referral. The goals of my client were established and broken down into 3 categories: health, behaviour, and exercise. My client's health goals were to improve his cardiovascular fitness and improve his muscular endurance to help him achieve the half marathon. Behaviour goals were to improve time management skills to balance university and training. He also would like to improve his motivation towards completing a half marathon. His exercise goal is to complete the Gold Coast Half Marathon in under 2 hours. By researching the needs of a long-distance runner, there are a few important areas to consider when developing a program. Firstly, a long-distance runner's speed is regulated by aerobic metabolism, and a person who would compete in a half or full marathon would sit at about a VO2 max between 65 and 85%. For a person to maintain this speed and uptake, the person needs good, full-body muscular endurance, among other physiological requirements. In a study by Spurs in 2003, they stated that a strength training program improves the running economy of a long-distance runner. This gives my client an advantage before starting the program, as he already has a great strength base and knowledge. The action plan is simple, as we will assess his VO2 max on the treadmill and also assess his muscular endurance. This will include lower body and upper body tests such as push-ups, sit-ups, and repeated squats. I will also ask my client to complete a motivation to exercise questionnaire to gain a better understanding of my client's motivation and thoughts towards a new running program. Finally, a 4-week program will be developed, taking into consideration all the details my client has presented me with, and also using the results gathered from the VO2 max test and the muscular endurance tests. This will allow a more accurate and structured training program to be created specifically for my client. In summary, we have gone over the client screening and consent through the pre-exercise screening questionnaires, the client's goals, the needs analysis of a long-distance runner, in particular the half marathon, and the action plan for following sessions. Thank you.